This is a quick little guide for the Bloodletting Beast. I looked at some other people's guides, such as, Epic Name Bro and a few other people, and that is fantastic if you are super skilled, if you can do the same things he can. I could not, so I found a lot of the guides just worthless to me. I went on a couple forums, and the one good piece of advice that I found was just do not be scared of this guy's attacks. For the most part, you want to dodge in and to the right for almost everything he does. Epic Name Bro and some other people, they played it mostly mid and close range. I did mostly mid-range until an attack. I found that if I stayed, under his legs, I got stomped too much. I got hit by elbows. I got comboed. It didn't work out. And from reading some forums, I found that most people, their biggest problem with this fight is his jab. The Bloodletting Beast has a jab with a huge wind-up. He often starts with it. It's usually his opener. And for most people, it's a one-hit kill. Even a lot of people who said they, fought this guy first time, soul level 130, were having trouble here. I think in this video here, I'm like around 80, and I'm doing just fine here, so you don't need to be over-leveled. A lot of people were over-leveled, in fact, in forums. It seemed to be split 50-50. Either it's real hard or not very hard at all. So I think, since most people were having a big problem getting one-shotted, do what I did. I had to fight this guy 5 times. I'll tell you that straight up. First 3, I didn't know what I was doing. I went too close. I got comboed. Lost a lot of health. And then I got jabbed. That right jab of his just takes you right out. Spend 1 life getting your dodge down for that jab. After that, this fight is pretty much a breeze. Just play it mid-range, dodge his big swings, especially his jabs, his thing that kind of looks like a shoulder charge, though ends with a kind of a hit with his right hand, and you're gonna be fine. My big piece of advice is, again, getting the timing down for that jab. Other than that, just if you haven't noticed, and I imagine you have probably fought this guy a couple times if you're now looking at a guide. But he takes a lot more damage to his arms and his head. So if you have some kind of long weapon, especially that has a good vertical attack, such as the Hunter's Axe, I would suggest that. The Hunter's Axe R2 is great for this fight. And occasionally, if you hit him in the face, he will bend down and you can get a visceral attack. It is possible to play it close, get under his legs. He's gonna do damage to you, almost guaranteed. But, with the revenge system, you can probably get a lot of your health back. I was watching one of my friends do exactly that. He was having trouble at mid-range and did a whole lot of it real up close. I mean, he was just neutering the hell out of this beast. And it worked fairly well for him. For me, it did not. But if my strategy doesn't work, you could give that a shot. But as with so many Souls fights, patience is key. This fight took me a little over 6 minutes. It took my friend, who was playing it close, probably only half that time, but I think for me it was a lot more dangerous to do it that route. So be patient, just get shots in when you can. And also be very patient with his jab and his shoulder charge. For me, and I think a lot of others, dodging too early was a big problem. His wind-up on those, especially the jab, is huge. It's almost agonizing to watch it. When should I dodge? When should I dodge? And I think a lot of people just end up going too early. So again, getting your timing down on that. Just taking one life, you know, go ahead and just practice dodging. Don't even worry about getting hits in. That'll come next. Just get your dodge down for that. And there you go. So let's go ahead and just watch and see how the rest of this fight plays out. So again, mid-range, learn the jab, be patient. That's kind of how it plays out for most bosses in these games, but this one too. Hope that helped.